And so with mindfulness meditation, a common method for us to kind of ground our thinking, or to ground our brain, to kind of stop that nonstop um, thought train, um, is by sensing into the body, sensing into the belly as we breathe, sensing into the bottoms of our feet on the ground, um, sensing into feeling the breath coming in and out of the nostrils, sensing into tension or tightness. Um, I want to talk a lot more about that today. It's something that I've been playing with a lot and I've been loving a new practice of sensing whether there's any sort of even subtle like tightness or tension around the outside of the brain, on the inside of the skull, sensing into tension there. And if I sense tension, then I'll kind of just shift my state and settle into less tension. And I want to talk a lot more about that. But if we have an anchor in the body, and if we bring curiosity to how those sensations feel in the body, whether it feels tight or expansive, warm or cool, is it moving or is there stillness? Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? Really getting curious about the sensations. So we're still thinking, but it's far more focused, it's embodied, we're present with what's actually happening, we're not trying to change anything, we're allowing these sensations to be here without judgment. And if there is judgment, that's something to be curious about. And then can we come back to the actual sensations? And if we stay with the anchor in the body or the sensations in the body, that helps our mind to be grounded, focused for longer periods of time, more present, more open, and allowing. Some might say caring. So we can bring that sense of curiosity for how the sensations are feeling moment to moment in the body. And so mindfulness of breathing, body scans, mindfulness of walking, sensing into emotions in the physical sense in the body. Even mindful eating in some ways can be anchored in the body, just only sensing into the hand on the fork, the temperature and the texture of the food in the mouth. How does it feel going down? How is the belly feeling throughout all this? Really keeping it anchored in the body. Other techniques and meditations could include counting breaths. It's not exactly a mindfulness practice, it's more of a concentration practice, but it can help fuel our focus and concentration, and help decrease the rumination of the thinking brain. So counting exhales 1 to 100, or 1 to 10, and then 10 to 1, and then 1 to 10. And then when we lose track, we can just start back at 1, and that's no big deal. There's not a test. We're not getting graded on this. You're not getting kicked out of the program. if you can get to 100 on your first try, then, you can be the new teacher and, you know, learn from you. But or as Jack Cornfield would say, like, you can get your money back if you can, if you're not distracted.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, let me know. I'll honor it. Um, so those are a few kinds of practices we can do to help, stay present and, um, get out of that cycle of thinking about all sorts of things. I know a lot of people are addicted to their phones or work or worry. There's so much going on that a lot of people feel caught by something. There's something pulling them all the time. And so it just takes practice, and the more we practice, the better we get at it. I mean, some days are better than others, but it just takes practice.